Last week, something happened with my daughter that lasted 2 minutes and it completely rocked me. Not because it was dramatic, but because it made me realize how easy it is to miss the most important moments in life, especially when you're going through a divorce. We're on our way to go watch a play called Once Upon a Time at the theater. It has Disney songs in it, kids everywhere, the whole story. And we're running late, and as we're running in, my daughter turns to me with a stick of lipstick in her hand and says, "Dada, can you put this on for me?" Now, I've never put lipstick on before, but I said okay, took the lipstick, and proceeded to completely mess it up. She went into the bathroom, checked it, came out, and said, "You missed here and here." No drama, no fuss, just here's what you got wrong, fix it. Took the lipstick back, touched up here and here, and she went back into the bathroom. I peeked in, she packed her lips twice, walked out of the bathroom, gave me a high five, and walked into that theater like she owned the whole building. The whole thing took 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And while I sat there waiting for the show to begin, something dawned on me. I felt incredibly proud of how she'd handled that situation. No fuss, just solutions oriented, fix here and here. But also I was really saddened. I was saddened by the fact that she's growing up so quickly, and by the realization that I might never get to do that again with her in my life. And I realized how easy it would have been for me to have missed it. Not physically, I was there, but mentally. Because when you're going through divorce, your mind is constantly somewhere else. The courtroom, that mail your lawyer sent, that mental load that you're carrying around follows you everywhere. And while you might be there in person, mentally you are a million light years away. I learned that the hard way. About a year and a half ago, during my separation, I was sitting going through budgets or legal documentation for a court hearing, and while I was sitting there, my daughter looked at me and said, "Dada, you're not listening to me." And she was right. I was physically there, but mentally in the courtroom or in the budget or wherever it was. And that got me thinking about the real cost of divorce that nobody talks about. Not the legal fees, not the custody structure, but the moments you miss while you're busy fighting the war. I challenge you to answer me this question. What is it you're really fighting for? Is it custody? Is it money? Is it your rights? Is it for all the stuff that you had in the house? I was so consumed by staying afloat financially, by legal communication, by court cases, by subpoenas from sheriff, that I was completely missing the actual thing I was fighting for. And I've sat across the table from enough dads going through crisis mode to know that the thing we're all fighting for is exactly the same. We're fighting for moments, for the French toast mornings, for the bedtime stories, for the lipstick moments. Those moments that we get to spend with our kids is what we're fighting for. And if you're not careful, you can win the legal battle and not have the presence of mind to be there when those moments happen. If you're watching this because you're in that place, if you've got $50 in the bank and lawyers who won't do anything because they're demanding payment, I need you to know something. That financial chaos that you're experiencing is draining your mental bandwidth. It's draining your ability to be present. And in the next episode, I'm going to show you how to start addressing that problem and how to start solving it. But first, I need you to understand why it matters. That moment in the theater reminded me that my daughter doesn't need me to be a perfect father. She doesn't need me to have a perfect legal strategy. She doesn't even need me to get everything right the first time. She just needs me to be present. They need us to try, to fix the bits that we get wrong and try again. And that's really what surviving divorce is all about. Not just surviving the chaos, but learning to live again. Because once the dust settles after a separation, a lot of men find themselves wondering, what next? They're staring at this blank canvas of a life, and it's terrifying. What's the next step? Where do I go from here? And what life do I want to lead going forward? In the next episode, I'm going to be tackling exactly that. How do you start rebuilding from the ashes of what you used to call your life? And what are the steps you need to start taking to be able to get back to the man that you know you are, the man that your family needs you to be? If this story resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel. And finally, this series isn't just about surviving divorce. This series is about how do you become a better man for your family and your kids. If you have a lipstick moment, I'd really appreciate it if you posted it in the comments. Or if you'd like to have a conversation with me, there is a link in the description below. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you guys for being here.